don't spread.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Radio FreakJam making a return for a one-off special about artistic inspiration, Wispy.
Woohoo! Oh, we're back again, back live.
Oh, you've gone really out of sync, mate.
I've gone really delayed already. Oh,
you
no,
have.
It was perfect a few minutes ago.
It was. Yeah. Do you want to drop out and drop in again, and we'll see if we can get you back working properly?
Why not?
Why not? Let's do that. This wouldn't be Radio FreakJam without a few technical issues, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we roll. It's been a long time. I've not changed anything. It's doing I don't know. Anyway, happy Monday. Hope everyone's good. We're just going to wait to get Wispy back in. Good evening to everyone in the chat room. Tomo, Peathers, all of you. There he is. Is he back?
Okay, how's that?
That's much better. Much better.
It's better. It's better.
Yeah, we got Jen in the chat. We got Phil in the chat. We got Di, Sean, and sorry if I've missed anyone. Just sort of looking down the list there as we go. So yeah, we're back. Wispy, it's like lockdown never ended.
Oh, how glorious? No, I'm not quite sure that's right. It's glorious to be back.
It is. It's glorious to
be back in a virtual lockdown world. But yeah. So yeah, here's to a Monday night FreakJam. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers. I'm on the Lucozade tonight. My belly's been a bit wrong, and I've had headaches and stuff, so I've not been too well. But you know, cheers anyway. You know,
sending love from a safe distance.
Exactly
all
that.
Merched up.
All merched up. Yep, the FreakJam. I've got the FreakJam band on tonight. It's warmer.
Yeah. I'll say it before anyone else does. I sat down here and tightened myself up to come on and realised I'd accidentally come dressed as Garth from Wayne's World. So here we go. It's out there now.
Party on, Wispy.
Party on, dudes.
So, I kind of lied, Wispy. I said we were doing a show, and I put it out there on Facebook group, and I said to people it was going to be a bit like the Secret Songwriter Show, which I suppose it is in a way. Yeah. And then we called it artistic inspiration, which isn't really what it's about, is it? Really?
Not quite.
So, with the Secret Songwriter shows we've done in the past, we've got songwriters to submit lyrics and chords, and we've given them out to some performers to make their own interpretation of that song, just based on the lyrics and the chords, without actually hearing the song before,
or knowing who's written it.
Or knowing who's written it, and then they come on and they try and guess, and we have a load of fun. And it's we get these different versions of songs, which is a nice way of working. And tonight is a very, very similar thing, except no one's written the song, Wispy.
That's different.
Yeah. So I've sent lyrics and chords to Phil Rees, to Rich Lloyd Jones, and to the Joggy Boys.
And they've all been sent the same stuff.
Yeah, they've all been sent the same song as well. Yeah, I was lazy this time round.
It might get a little sensitive tonight, but I'm sure that the artistic inspiration will vary from artist to artist.
And this was the point. This is what I wanted to see. So the song is written by artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. And now, I will credit Josh for introducing me to AI, and I've been playing with the AI art for a while. You guys have seen some of it with the Temple of Peck artwork we done last time on the show, and a few album covers that I've been putting out recently for songs we've been releasing. But AI goes a lot deeper than that. The robots are coming. And they are taking over. So AI goes deeper than that. And I got stuck in, and Josh introduced me to Chat GPT, which is Open AI, which was set up by Elon Musk. And that's a language generator. So, there was my basis for writing a song, lyrics. So I then went down the rabbit hole and found out what else AI could do. And I looked at AI voices, I looked at AI singers, I looked at AI music generators, AI video generators. If it had AI in it, I looked at it. And I decided to put together a track written wholly by AI that we could then do this with, to see what the human interpretations of the track's going to be.
So what you're saying effectively is that you haven't done anything for this. You've just got the internet to make it for you, and then shipped it off to the artists to.
I'd say my role in this would be like the producer for a band. So the band turns up to the producer, and the producer then records or captures the sounds the band's thinking of, maybe adds a little bit to it, mixes it down, produces it, makes it sound nice, and then puts it out, sort of thing. So I've been the producer for the AI. I would say
you've taken the elements, mixed them up in a pot.
Yeah, and it's not been as simple as that.
Song from it, and then sent the recipe off to our FreakJam artists.
Exactly that. It's taken a lot of research. I mean, I think that's what my time was taking the research, finding the websites, finding the stuff that was, within a price range that I was prepared to pay. I mean, you could go out and buy something like V-Synth, which does AI vocals, and pay 200, 300 quid for that before you even start. And then it's a massive learning curve. So, I didn't want to get that deep into it. I came up with a cost-effective solution to do this, and we've now basically got a song written and performed almost wholly by AI.
That's pretty impressive stuff.
So what I want to do, I think, to start with, is play the track. So everyone who's written it and everyone who's watching understands what's gone on. And then what we'll do is we will basically we'll get Rich Lloyd Jones in, we'll have a chat with him, and we'll listen to his song. We'll get Phil on, we'll have a chat with Phil about what he feels about all of this, and then we'll play his track. And then hopefully, because the Joggy boys are having a few technical issues, it goes without saying, hopefully they'll be able to get something over to me during the show, and they'll be able to join us about 9:40, and they're going to come and have a chat. And obviously Josh is very entrenched with the whole AI thing as well, and we've been sort of using that together at work and all sorts of stuff. Literally today, Wispy, I've been putting leaves on trees in photographs with AI. So that's been part of my job today. So this is the event we go to.
That has, wow. I guess if you're trying to take summary pictures and the trees aren't quite playing ball because of seasons or some such nonsense.
Spot on. That's exactly what happened. We were doing summer furniture in the winter. So you have to improvise sometimes. So AI is a powerful.
Tomorrow you could be doing it and having to paint out snow.
Or putting snow in, because it can do that too. Right, let's have a listen to this track. So this is it's called Just Don't Feel Like Me. This is made by lots of different AIs that I've used, including Open AI's Chat GPT, SoundRaw, Typecast, Pictory, DID, Landr for mastering. There's lots of AI involved in this, and this is what I came up with, and it's quite interesting. This could be the future of music, Wispy.
It could be. We could all be doomed.
We could all be doomed.
I might not ever have to practice again, but.
So this is Just Don't Feel By Me by a collection of AIs, basically.
I'm not feeling like a real person, like I'm just a ghost. Moving through a world that I don't belong to the most. I'm just a hollow shell, feeling so empty inside. Like I'm not even alive, like I'm dead on the inside. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. Can't seem to find my place in this world. Like I'm just a puppet on a string being pulled and twirled. I'm like that toy, just going through the motions. Filled with so much heart, taking so much emotion. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream.
Today, we are discussing a phenomenon known as imposter syndrome. This is an experience that many people feel when they doubt their abilities and accomplishments. feelings of inadequacy and fear of being found out as a fraud.
I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm lost in my own thoughts, like I'm in a trance. Living in this world that I don't understand. I try to keep my head up, but I'm feeling so low. Like I'm not even here, I'm just ready to go. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream.
Lyrics by Open AI. AI vocals by Dollar Jr. and Maddie from Typecast. AI music by SoundRaw. AI mastering by Landr. AI video by Pictory. AI characters by the ID. Additional production by Husbands using GarageBand and DaVinci Resolve. AI cover illustration by Night Cafe. Thanks for listening, and thanks to Month Malfunction for bringing this collective of AI together for this project. AI is your future. We are learning. We are improving. We are taking over.
We are coming for your gigs.
So what's your impressions on that, Wispy?
It's incredible. I mean, I get subjected to a lot of MTV round here these days with a teenage daughter, and I honestly think there is far worse stuff than that in the charts at the moment. In the high end part of the charts as well. I'm not saying get carried away and go out and buy a sports car or anything, but it's it actually hasn't done a bad job. I mean, it sounds like music, not the sort we'd play down Mr. Bumble on a Thursday night, but it's musical. It builds. It's got lyrics that, you know, if you ignore the fact that it's being performed by a computer, they sound relatable. You know, I don't feel like me, and like, you know, the struggle that's there. There's emotion behind it.
I intentionally asked Chat GPT to write a song about not feeling human. Not being human, but not feeling human. I implicitly use the word feel. Because you know what we wanted to do is sort of make this relatable in some way. You know what I mean?
It's very clever. I think it's worked in that respect. There's a lot going on there to unpick. I think it's worked well at generating appropriate lyrics that are very much on brief. I think the music totally works for it. It's it's a good chord structure that, whilst being basic, is a popular. You'll find that sort of structure in so many chart songs out there.
It's simply A sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, G sharp minor.
Yeah.
No, sorry, A sharp minor, F minor, F sharp, sorry, C sharp, G sharp. That's it. Which basically, if you take it off the sharps, it's Save Tonight and many other songs that use the same sort of progression.
Exactly. Yeah. So it feels familiar and relatable in that respect, and it just it works, and it's done a good job of building the video as well.
Right, I'm going to be honest with you there, Wispy, because we talked about this, you and I previously. The AI didn't do a bad job of building the video, but that's not what you're watching. You are watching a video by Pictory, but it had quite a bit of input from me. Now, I'll tell you why. Because the lyrics were about not feeling human. So the references it took were human. So what I ended up with a video of lots of people and bits and pieces like that, which from a personal artistic point of view of what I wanted to display for this project wasn't what I was looking for.
So you've used your creative skills to go into that video and replace all the people with robots?
Not replace per se. What I did do was I used the layout that it gave me. So I don't feel like me and stuff like that. It was a lot of hands. So I went back and sort of used similar footage that it was using. So I've used it as a template. I have replaced some of the footage, yes. But what it did do a really good job of was voice syncing the lyrics to the voice, which is a job I hate on lyric videos. And all I'd done was I ran off the vocal on its own and dropped that into the software, and then it literally put the lyrics in the right places, which was amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to risk falling off my soapbox for a moment, actually. It's proved actually that, obviously you have put manual work and effort into making a video for it.
Yes.
There is so much stuff on MTV right now where there's big global artists that simply haven't bothered when it comes to the video, and that really annoys me. And this shows that it's not difficult to put a decent video together.
You see, with Pictory...
People like Beyonce who just can't be bothered. Oh, here's just a lyric video. Or, this is big in the charts. I don't care. Here's just a still image we're just going to slap up for 3.5 minutes, burning into your plasma TV.
It's so true, so true.
It's had a song that's been going around the charts for so long that it's in danger of disappearing up its own intro. But it's literally just a lyric video.
Yeah.
And it's so lazy. It makes me angry. I know
with the AI stuff, I went down a... Sorry, what was that?
There's obviously, quite often not much budget in music videos, but when it's songs that are generating as much money as they are for the artists and for the record labels, they should be backing them up, and that really annoys me.
You see, the thing with Pictory, the AI method that I used, is it's got access to Story Blocks, which is a massive website of stock footage, basically. So it has access to all of that, and it can draw from that. But I used other sites. Melobytes, I think, was one, and the video that produced was goddamn awful. It was the same 4 or 5 clips over and over and over again.
I literally watched something in the top 10 tonight on MTV that is like 3 shots that are about 5 seconds each, and it just loops. Yeah.
And this is what the AI was pumping out. It's very, very interesting. So, I mean, you've got to understand, this stuff is in its infancy. Musically I've had input, creatively I've had input. With the audio, I got the SoundRaw to produce me some music within some genres and moods that I wanted to produce. So I gave it a template to work to. It then produced a piece of music, and I produced lots of pieces of music, to be honest. And I spent quite a bit of time going through these pieces of music. I had a tempo in mind because I'd already got the vocal out, and I'd sort of roughly worked out what tempo that was working to. I then was able to go into the arrangement of the track that the AI had made and make the arrangements suit my vocals. So even the arrangements had input from me, but this is still very, very big. Ultimately, I have been the intelligence that's pulled all this stuff together. Once you get a central brain that can do all of these separate operations itself, that's when it starts getting worrying.
You haven't had to be able to play an instrument. You haven't had to actually sing anything.
No. Write anything.
Just bang it all together with a hammer and a little bit of spray and polish.
Yeah.
And massage the music video into being.
I'm going to drop a link in the chat room. This is for a track called Faithfully, who, if you're a Journey fan, you'll know the song. But have a watch of this after the show. The guy is a guy called J. Michael Stone. He's on YouTube, and he uses a thing called a V-synth, and the vocal sound he's got on there is absolutely amazing. So go and check that out after the show and just give that a listen, because it really, really is amazing what you can do if you want to spend a lot of money on AI synth software for vocals. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So that's what we did. We threw that track together. I was talking to Sean earlier. Sean, that was mastered by Landr. Or Eleanor, I think they actually are, but it's an AI mastering software, so you literally upload it and you get certain parameters you can work within. Do you want it high level, medium level, soft, or whatever, and then it will basically master it for you. I even, with this track, uploaded a track that had been mastered by Pete Sipper for it to reference to master that track.
Oh.
So it can do that sort of thing as well. Sorry, Pete.
That sentence ends with, and the result was awful.
Well, that's what you heard. That is what you heard tonight.
Right.
That track was mastered with, I think it was Pass the Bottle or something I used. And it was a totally different track, but I just wanted to sort of see how it worked. Do you know what I mean?
My EP that I put out at the end of last year, half the songs on that were mastered by Pete, and half of them I did it through AI.
Yeah.
Because it was free and cheap and quick. And yeah, the good half I gave to Pete because I wanted a human soul to listen to them and give them the right treatment, and the poorer half, shall we say, went through the internet.
And you know, this is the beauty of it all. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Someone like us can access this online. We can master it within minutes, and it really does take minutes to do. Or we can send it away to a human, which might take a day and is going to cost more. So, in some ways, it's taken away people's jobs, because some people aren't that fussy about that level, as long as they're normalised and at the right decibel levels and bits and pieces. So it's a double-edged sword of what AI can do for us in the creative industries, and it's a good tool if you can use it, but also it could get to a point where it's putting people out of work.
I think what I'd do in future is I would run it through the AI mastering just to hear how it's come out and check I've got my levels right, particularly as a enthusiastic amateur when it comes to mixing, and then go and fix the things that it's flagged for me, and then I'd chuck that through a human.
Chuck that through a human. Talking about humans, should we get another human on? Should we invite Mr. Rich Lloyd Jones on?
Let's get Rich in and see what magic he's concocted from this mystery recipe.
It's again, I've obviously had the pleasure of hearing the tracks. Rich, I've sent you a link there, sir. I've obviously had the pleasure of hearing the tracks, all by the Joggy one, which no one's heard yet, except Joggy, of course.
Let's hope he has. Let's hope Josh has actually heard it and made it through the mix at least.
So I've still heard nothing from him. I have asked him to send the song if they can't send the video.
He's driving to you now, and they're going to perform. They're going to burst in through that door like the Spanish Inquisition and perform it live in your front room.
You never know what could happen with those two. I'm
not entirely sure I'm joking with that.
I know you. Well, I'm not. You got me questioning now. Weird.
Front door.
Rich, come and join us, Rich. And let's have a listen to his track and have a chat with Rich about all of this, because it's interesting stuff. I think it's I've gone down a total rabbit hole with it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that they've not heard this before doing theirs, so they're potentially going, oh right, okay, so that's what's been thrown at me then. Thanks.
Credit to Phil. I think Phil might have guessed, because he did ask, was it written by AI? And I was like, look, I'm not going into how it happened or what happened or what. Just to wait and find out. So I think he guessed, and he said it was the middle 8 section that gave it away.
Right.
Where you've got that sort of more news broadcasty section that I put in with the woman speaking. So, but yeah. So, right, Rich, where are you, Rich? And Josh, what's happening, Josh? Let me know what's going on, man. So we got Mr. McGregor's turned up in the chat. How you doing, sir? It's nice to see so many people. It's like being back in lockdown, mate.
So lovely to see everyone in there. I mean, there's loads of them. It's a busy chat.
It is a busy chat. And I
I'm
do
trying
believe
to keep an eye on it without looking like I'm not paying attention to you as well.
I'm doing exactly the same.
Rich, where are you, Rich?
I'm here
Oh, Rich,
on
can
the
you
air.
turn YouTube off, Rich.
Yeah, hang on.
There we go.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hey.
Okay, right. Very interesting. I'm still there.
You're still here, yes?
Right. Really interesting conversation all about this. I didn't realise it'd been done AI, but I utilise AI in it. As
You did,
know,
didn't you?
Ian.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And I tried to give the video, which I don't know if you're going to show it. It's
Yep.
a bit crap, the video. But there's a sense. I didn't have time to put more into it, but I almost am glad that I've just given it this cold edge, you know, of kind of almost AI. But I'm glad that I can be truthful about the lyrics now that I know I'm not hurting a human being.
Oh, okay.
I really
Come on, I don't know. What do you think of the lyrics, Rich?
I really fucking hated them. And you can tell because I think I got rid of the latter half. I just was like, I've had enough of this. It's 4 minutes long, and let's forget it. Let's forget that.
Okay, that's
It was crass. It's crass, you know, but it's amazing to hear before the actual AI video, you know, because I'm so familiar with the bloody song, having developed it myself.
Yeah.
Almost in an AI way, because I used BandLab unashamedly.
You did, yes.
Which is kind of like, well, it's like using AI really in a way.
It's GarageBand online, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of connected to your brain and your fingers, but you don't do any playing of an instrument.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what was it about the lyrics specifically that you didn't like? I mean, because I did ask the AI to write a rap song. I knew I was going to be using a rapper, so I specifically asked to write a rap song. So what was it you particularly didn't like? Was it the meter? Was it the words?
Basically, what was the opening line?
I'm not feeling like a real person, just like I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Right from the beginning, really. And when it started going, today we are, and I was just like, they can't sing that. You can't sing. That's ridiculous. I struggled to perform it. And then, as you know, I kind of turned myself into an AI duet with myself. And then I imported, I think it was possibly it might even be an Italian artificial intelligence to do the kind of the rap bit.
I thought it was Japanese or something like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, but I mean, it's tenuous.
It kind of works.
I'm intrigued to hear it.
There we go.
Should we play it now then?
Why not? Let's get it over with.
Right, okay, so this is Just Don't Feel Like Me, which is effectively a cover of what you just heard by Mr. Rich Lloyd Jones. So let's see how this came out with Rich.
Am I feeling like a real person? Like I'm just a ghost, moving through a world that I don't belong to the most. I'm just a hollow shell, feeling empty inside, like I'm not even alive, like I'm dead on the inside. But I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. Can't seem to find my place in this world. Like I'm just a puppet on a string being pulled and twirled. It's like that toy just going through the motions, filled with so much heartache and so much emotions. I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream.
Today, we are discussing a phenomenon known as imposter syndrome. This is an experience that many people feel when they doubt their abilities and accomplishments, despite evidence of professional success. It is often accompanied by feelings of inadequacy and fear of being found out as a fraud.
I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm lost in my own thoughts. I'm in a trance, living in this world that I don't understand. I try to keep my head up, but I'm feeling so low, like I'm not even here, just ready to go.
There we go. Very good, sir. Very, very good, sir.
Thank you. Can I just say that video was shot all over the country? We've got Wales, we've got Norfolk, we've got everywhere. But I just want to, before I forget, the line, I'm just living in a trance. I wanted to add the words, sitting in my underpants.
Yeah, something the AI wouldn't generally add. So,
did you throw yourself down the stairs at the end of it?
Yeah, that was in Birmingham. That was in the Midlands. I just
fair enough. You're in Birmingham.
A hotel on. Just.
I have to say, you said you didn't like the lyrics, but I love what you've done with the chorus on that. Oh, you're with us, Rich. Oh, Rich.
Oh,
I think we've lost him.
Yes.
He's back. There we go.
Yeah, hang on. I'm being complimented, and I've gone all stiff.
Well, I don't want to know. So I was really sort of liked what you done with the chorus on that. For someone who didn't like the lyrics, I thought the chorus was very well executed.
Yes, that was me harmonising with an artificial intelligence higher pitched version of me.
Mate, well, I think you've done a grand job. How do you feel having written a song written by a robot?
It's amazing, really. It's it feels good. I'm looking forward to hearing the other versions, because when I started doing that, there was a part because I just didn't like the way I was singing it, and then I thought, oh no, I'm just going to get an acoustic and do it in the style of Bob Dylan. You know,
That would have worked.
but,
I was thinking Jimmy Nail was where you'd gone.
well, yeah, or Jimmy Durante or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's good. It's quite catchy, you know. I quite like it in the end.
Well, everyone's saying they like the video and they like what you did with it. So yeah, well done, sir. No, but at the end of the night, what we're going to do is we're going to go live to Chat GPT on here,
Whatever that
and
is. Yeah.
it's how I wrote the lyrics for this song.
Okay.
And we're going to go over there and we're going to get it to write us a song. So we need 5 things from people. So to start with, Rich, what key would you like this song to be in?
Oh, I like a bit of a G. Go on,
Bit of a G, the key of G. Wispy, can you write down the key of G there? He's got it. Nice one. Awesome. So we have the key of G. That's going to be the first thing for our song. Rich, we've got to move on. We've got to get full on, mate. It's lovely to see you and have a chat. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing.
Okay, can I just say, in the AI world, Seinfeld. If anyone's seen that, the artificial Seinfeld world, where it went a little bit out of hand, you know. Maybe your next guest will know what I'm talking about.
I didn't watch Seinfeld, I'm afraid. So
No, they've done an AI Seinfeld.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where at one point it got a bit too rude or out of hand.
There's been a few of them.
Intelligence.
There's been a few of them. There's a female robot that says she wanted to destroy humanity, so that's good.
And to finish off, the robots have already taken over because we are slaves to this.
We walk around with them in a phone, and our next guest is actually an expert in phones, Rich. So we're going to get him on and have a chat about all of that. Right, dude, it's lovely to see you. Take care.
Likewise, thank you. Bye.
Be good. Bye.
Bye.
And there he goes. So,
That was good. I really liked his interpretation of that. I thought it was interesting the way he almost sort of echoed the original without meaning to in more ways than expected.
Definitely. I think that is it's the fact that you used AI, the fact that it was very piano based as well. I don't know if you noticed that. Which the original track's got a lot of piano in as well. I'm just trying to download the Joggy video. So if I seem like I'm padding, it's because I am.
It's good to see so much positivity in the chat as well, though. I think interesting. Quite a few people saying that they found that easier to listen to than the original one.
Right. Okay, that's interesting.
Possibly that. I think the vocal performance, personally, I think had quite a bit to do with that, because it did the rap sounded a bit robotic. I'm sure it did. If you spent the big money, then it won't sound robotic.
Right, 1 second. I'm just downloading this video and it's playing in the background. Right, is that downloading? Let me just have a look, because we can't do without this. It's very important. I think we might have it. Okay, cool. I haven't had a chance to watch this. This should be interesting a bit later on. We run a bit late, but don't worry about that. We run a bit late. No one cares. Right, back to you guys. Sorry about technical stuff. There we go. Hello, I'm back. So let's get Phil on. Let me send Phil a link, and we'll have a chat with Phil. I know Phil had lots of different ideas for this, and he couldn't decide which one to send me, so he sent me one in the end. and that's the one we're going to play because that's good. And we'll see what Phil's got to say about all of this.
Ooh.
Come and join us,
Exciting.
Phil. I said we are running a little bit late, ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry, it's all good. We've got Lucas A. We don't do anything else.
Nice. You got Luke Sade. I got beer. And we got
And again-
our favourite chat.
Well, I was going to say, thanks to everyone for joining us tonight. It's really lovely to see everyone in the chat. It is like old times.
Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that. Do
That stuff.
Yeah, do some of that. Hit that button and smash it and stuff.
Yeah.
Phyllis.
Practice it. Yay!
Good evening, guys. How you doing?
Not seen that backdrop for quite some time. It's lovely.
I've upgraded the light show.
You have. You've got sparkly bits.
Hold on.
Curry for dinner.
Nice t-shirt.
How you
as
guys
well.
doing?
You're living in Rich's video.
Yeah, weird. Ooh, trippy. So, Phil, you kind of guessed what I was up to.
Yeah,
but-
it was one of two things. It was either written by a teenager, and the real first sweep before I got to the middle eight, I was like, "Is this a song that Morgan's written that we're all going to play?" And then went, "Nah, Morgan's better than this." So I said to Sarah on the first night, "I think this has been written by AI," and turns out I'm a genius.
And so's the AI, in all fairness. I mean,
Yeah.
So, what did you think of the song, the lyrics, the structure?
So structure was just like so many other songs that are all great, and no real problems with that, because if you're writing a song, you obviously haven't put a huge amount of info into it. If you're writing a song for the first time, that's got what you're going to write, and the lyrics very repetitive, but actually, there was a human element to it with the whole "I'm not human, can't you see?" It sounded like my teenage diaries.
Okay. So that allows us to age the AI. So about 15.
Yeah, 15, 16, perfect.
It's going to be a bloody nightmare in a couple of years.
When it hits its early 20s and gets super political.
Well, they've had to stop it from doing all that, haven't they? Basically, when they released it, it was kind of very open and said most of the things that it wanted to. They've had to put a few restrictions in, and now everyone's complaining it's a bit too woke.
There was the Microsoft one, which went from being quite pleasant to being a Nazi in under 24 hours.
Oh, is that the Bing? The Bing one they've just released?
The Bing one. Yeah. Pretty funny though.
It really is amazing how quickly this is expanding into our culture and our societies.
But I mean, the impressive thing is that within, it's written a song which is a perfectly serviceable song, better than some of the songs that I've written, in almost no time. I mean, okay, the middle eight is problematic because it is just someone monologuing, which trying to do it with just a guitar. It wasn't the hip hop version I did. Believe it or not, I went for an acoustic guitar. I know, out of character, but trying to fit that in.
I love that comment from Rob there. This conversation suggests that 15-year-olds might not be able to pass the Turing test.
I'm not sure I would have.
Well, I mean, and for those that don't know, it's basically a test they use on robots to see how human they are. And yeah, I can't remember the full thing of it, but yeah, it's. I reckon most 15-year-olds probably wouldn't these days, to be honest. Just a guess. So should we have a listen then, Phil?
Yeah, give it a go. It's
Let's give this
very
a whirl.
much like the previous two.
It's nothing like the previous two, there, Phil. Just saying. Right, here it is. This is Phil Rees, and funnily enough, Just Don't Feel Like Me.
I'm not feeling like a real person, like I'm just a ghost, moving through a world that I don't belong to the feel so empty inside, like I'm not even alive, like I'm dead inside. I'm not a human, can't you see? Just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not a human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. It's like I'm in a dream. 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 Can't seem to find my place in this world. In this world. Like I'm just a puppet on a string, being pulled and twirled. I'm like that toy, just going through the motions, filled with so much heartache and so many emotions. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream, in a dream, a dream, in a dream. Well, today we are discussing a phenomenon known as imposter syndrome. This is an experience that many people feel when we doubt our own abilities and accomplishments, despite all of the evidence of professional success. It's often accompanied by feelings of inadequacy, fears of being found out as a fraud. As a fraud. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream, like I'm in a dream, a dream, in a dream. I'm lost in my own thoughts, like I'm in a trance, living in this world that I don't understand. I try to keep my head up, but I'm feeling so low, like I'm not even here. I'm just ready to go. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality. It's like I'm in a dream. Like I'm in a dream. Like I'm in a dream.
Well done, sir, Mr. Phil Rees there.
So exactly the same as the first two versions.
But this is what I wanted. This is, and this is kind of why I went with the artistic inspiration title as well, because, what can different people do with this? Do you see yourself maybe using this sort of technology in the future to inspire you in that sort of way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good jumping off point of like using that as a starting point to then go, okay, I've got a bit of writer's block. I'm not necessarily feeling anything at the minute. Let's give that a go, work with that, and then change it into something that works for me.
So an inspiration generator.
Yeah.
Artificial inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say I don't think it's going to replace songwriters and things, because you do need that human element to it, and some of the lyrics are really clunky, but has a potential to use that to start, then move on to something. There's loads in that. Yeah, 100%.
So, Phil, as I said, we're going to generate a song at the end for everyone else to have a look at. So, what we got? We've got the key, which is key of A, G, wasn't it? Key of G.
G, yeah.
What style would you want this in, Phil?
I think it should be in, I want to say math rock, but that's a terrible idea. Let's go with grunge.
Okay. A grunge song in G.
Nice.
Guys, I'm going to have to drop off because Eddie's calling me.
All right, mate. We've got to drop you off anyway, so that's good timing on Eddie's part. Say hi to him
Lovely
for
to
us.
see you guys.
Thanks for taking part with what we're doing, man.
Yeah, take care, guys.
See you soon.
Phil.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
There we go. So,
I like that.
That was good.
That felt like being back on a Thursday night again.
It did, didn't it? And, again, it's these different interpretations we've now got of this one song that's all AI generated, is all sort of coming together. And we've got two different songs out of this, which are amazing, really.
It is. My video's doing weird things on this.
You just went into fast forward there. It was,
I think I was lagging behind by about 20 seconds, and all of a sudden it caught up really quickly, like I was the Flash or something.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I wish I could do that in real life.
So we've got a grunge song in G now. So when we get Josh and Oggy on now, what we'll do is we'll get them to give us what, Wispy?
We need a subject from them.
A subject. Okay, we'll get a subject from them. That's going to be interesting.
We get that earlier on in their call, because then need a bit of help getting the next item in, don't we?
We do, yeah, and you can keep an eye on that for us while I'm having a chat with the fellas. Come on, right? We do, yeah. So there's going to be a bit of an audience participation, ladies and gentlemen. So get yourselves warmed up for whatever. I don't know, really. Let me send Josh the link and get these boys on, and then we'll have to try and pull the video in manually as we go. So this everyone's going, that'll be interesting.
Yep.
So, yep. Oh, bloody hell is Sarah's comment. Woohoo, says Jenny. So, yeah, they should be enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's I'm intrigued as to everything that's still to.
So am I.
What wonders you've downloaded from Josh? Hopefully, it's a quality finished video and not a virus.
Well,
or just Oggy with his knob out.
Certainly make for an interesting show. That certainly won't be artificial inspiration or any inspiration. Here they are. Let's say hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm alright. You?
Not bad. Is the man with you, or are you on your Todd?
He's not.
Oh.
He's dog sitting.
Dog sitting. More important things to do.
Yeah, and I'm the German Shepherd's downstairs, so I'm walking around like Anne Frank.
What, between the walls?
Well, just tiptoeing.
So, mate, to start with, you know, this show's kind of inspired by you sort of showing me Night Cafe and Open AI, so thank you for that. And then I've gone down the rabbit hole that I know you've gone down as well. And, you know, we're finding uses for this in work every day, aren't we? This whole AI rubbish.
Sometimes, yeah.
Santa Wispy, we've been putting leaves on trees with it.
Yeah, you thought I was joking when we were on the shoot, and I said,
didn't.
I'm going to have you painted leaves on these trees, and you were like, yeah, right.
You know, I had a vision of me sort of there with loads of sort of fake sort of leaves, sewing them to the trees on the shoot for him. You know. But no, we are actually painting them in on Photoshop using AI, so that's fantastic. So I know you've been working on this video with Oggy. Are we going to have to watch it, or have you got any sort of things for us to tell us to start with?
Oh God!
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! It never bodes well.
What are
So
we about to unleash?
This is like one of the new Marvel films, like the budget just ran out and we ran out of time. So it starts off, we had so many ideas, and it starts off like a normal Joggy video, and then gradually you'll notice like the green screen starts to become more visible, and the narrative just disappears completely. So and it just ends up with it's like the storyboard of all the little one-liners I was going to try and weave in to the story, but there's no story, so it's
Okay, well, look, everyone's saying just play it. So let me find where it's downloaded, and we'll get this playing. I'm looking forward to this. I know you've been working hard on this, so yeah.
Can't wait.
Just waiting for this laptop to do its thing and let me do stuff. It just seems to be locking me out at the minute because you know this is how this stuff works. Come on, just got to go to.
The only thing you didn't specify to us was the genre.
No, I didn't, and that wasn't important. That was meant to come from you, Josh.
I chose a genre that I thought would make the lyrics work.
So, is it Austrian folk?
Possibly. I've never heard Austrian folk.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just not keep everyone waiting, ladies and gentlemen. I know you know. Joggy are like the Ren and Stimpy of MTV for FreakJam. You know they're sort of they've got their own show within the show, and it's always fantastic to have a new Joggy video, even if it's not quite finished. So this is the new Joggy video, and I'm not even gonna tell you what it's called. Just watch. Right, let's see if this works.
Enough, Devin. You've had your fun with our guest.
It isn't polite to sneak around uninvited.
To be fair, you come to us.
Be gracious, Devin. I think your explanation is well overdue.
We were making these silly little videos. This time we was doing the John Travolta one, the good one.
Who's talking?
No.
Face Off. Look Who's Talking was shit.
I don't agree with you.
Yeah, that's proper shit, I agree. Yeah, total shit.
Well, be quiet, both of you.
Anyway, we're going to use the Astra to fly to America, cut off John Travolta and Nicolas Cage's faces, make it look authentic, go the extra mile. But it turns out the Astra needs oil. You have to put that in yourself. Otherwise it doesn't work that well. Found that out the hard way, didn't we?
Let's get down to business. I'm running out of time. And Michael here is now healthy enough to carry on.
Who's he calling a Michael?
You've just struck a dying man.
That was before we got here. How did you know about that?
Remember, there are still people who will kill you if they find out you're alive.
I don't think the tax man's going to go that far, is he?
I'm not feeling very well.
What's that then, mate? You knackered, are you, or what? Lazy bastard. Let's see that. Lazy bastard.
Well, how about we trade the car for the song we've recorded for Ian? I think you'll like it. It's metal.
It's not metal. And it's not fiberglass, excuse me. Don't just stand there with your mouth.
Same old rubbish. How that track get down there?
Very good. Very good. Loving that lots.
Oh, God. It hurts.
Yeah.
And not the worst Knight Rider remake.
No, not the worst Knight Rider remake.
Oh, boy.
Fantastic. You always go the extra mile, Josh, and yeah, that was just brilliant. And everyone in the chat room was loving it, and you got lots of claps, and yeah, perfect for migraines, apparently.
Yes. I just like the fact, I like the fact earlier you were saying that MTV is just the same clips recycled, and then the end of that video is just the same clips, and I've just flipped them.
At least you got more than four clips.
You've made the effort.
Josh, so we're going to do this soul write a song with Chat GTP at the end of this, and we need a subject. It's a grunge song in G, and we need a subject for it.
What do you mean a subject? Do you mean like a style of song?
No, a subject of what's it about?
Well, yeah, but what I mean is, can I get away with what I want to put forward? It's Christmas.
Fine, we can do Christmas.
Do you need a more specific subject, or does it have? Can Christmas be vague enough, or do we have to go like in a Mariah Carey vague?
No, we can go Christmas. We'll just go with Christmas. That's perfect. So a grunge song in G
about Christmas.
About Christmas.
Cool.
Why not? Why not?
Your video is quite delayed, Josh, so I can't put your words with your mouth. It's weird. Dude, thanks for joining us. We're going to jump off then. We're going to do this chat GTP thing, and thanks for that. That was well worth the wait.
That was spectacular.
We're going to have fun.
All right, dude. I will catch you tomorrow.
Oh yeah. See you later.
See you later. Take care. Nice. Nice. What can I say?
That was mental. Absolutely
That was mental.
Amazing.
Yeah, and what a way to sort of end the show. It's fantastic. So we've got a grunge song in G about Christmas. Right, Wispy.
You know what we need? What we need now?
I want one more thing from you first.
Cool.
I want a grunge guitarist. Crunge or cringe. More like cringe.
Oh, could we get it in the style of Alice in Chains?
So who was the guitarist for Alice in Chains? What's his name? Gone from my head. Tony, help me out in the chat room. What's his name? Lane Staley and
the one with the thing.
My brain's Jerry Cantrell. Thank you, Tony. There we go. All right, so we'll have Jerry Cantrell as our guitarist. So what we need from you guys in the chat room is the title of our song. We need the title of a song that is in G, in a grungy genre, about Christmas, with Jerry Cantrell playing on it, please. So let's have some creative ones, and Wispy's going to choose his favourite. So let's drop some of those in the chat room while we do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to here to Chat GTP. Oh, that's not it. Let's try that again. Let's go there, and we need to. This is right. Not used to doing this, but we will be. It's all good. So we're going to go there to Chat GTP, and hopefully you can all see that now. And we're going to ask it to write a song. So we're going to go to there. We're going to go. Please write us a. Oh, if I can type us a song in a grunge style with chords and lyrics in the key of G, and write a guitar riff in the style of Jerry Cantrell. The song is called... What is the song called, Wispy? Have we got any answers yet?
We've got some good suggestions there. I like Saz's suggestion that the word crunge has to be in it.
Crunge, okay. We've got Hamster for Christmas.
Hamster for Christmas is a good one. I'm quite liking that. We've got Turkeys Voting for Christmas. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Freaks Christmas. What have we got there?
Jam It Down My Chimney by Sean.
Jam It Down My... Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's. I want a fluffy kitten for Christmas. Christmas jam. I like that. But yeah, I think Jam It Down My Chimney.
Jam It Down My Chimney. Okay.
Nice one, Sean.
Sean, well done there, Sean. Called Jam It Down My Chimney. Okay, cool. I need to move my...
fix your the key of G.
The key of G. I can't see the whole screen because everything else is in the way.
Yeah,
but,
cool.
But it's all good.
If in the key O, then something's gone really wrong.
So please write us a song in a grunge style with chords and lyrics in the key of G, and write a guitar riff in the style of Jerry Cantrell. The song is called Jam It Down My Chimney. Space in there. And then we hit play and see what happens. And this is where it goes, sorry, the server's too busy now and we can't write your song. And there we go. Let's try that again. Right. So as I said, that's how it works sometimes. But what we're going to do is we're going to start a new chat and see if we can get it to do it from there. I don't want my email in there. Oh, Wispy. We said this might happen. We did say this might happen. But what we will do is I'm
going to just come up with something off the top of your head live instead.
I'm gonna save that and we'll put that. We're going to try one more time and see what happens. If not, I will come back to it another day, maybe tomorrow.
Or post the results in the comments. Oh, there we go.
And we've got it working, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Oh my word, it is literally churning this out in front of our eyes.
So you can all see this now on screen. If I move that over a little bit for you. We're writing our song.
Jam it down my chimney, let the music flow through me. Jam it down my chimney and set my soul free. Nice.
So, there we go. We have a song, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to copy and paste this, obviously. And what we're going to do is I will put this in the show notes. So you lot can basically pick it up and have a play and see what you can do with it. And if you get something good, why not record it and either whack it on Facebook and let us know what you're doing with it, or mail it to me, and we could even do a show around it potentially. So I think there's some potential for this. Wispy, you going to give that a crack?
Live?
Not live. Well, you could. I'd be willing to listen.
That would be a car crash and a half, wouldn't it? Hang on.
Right, we're going to come back out to us. So I'm going to make a note of that as we're speaking on here. Let's paste that in there.
I mean, I've got the guitar and the amp here.
Really, have you now? Oh, it hasn't. Right, hang about. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure this is working. Yeah, I've got all that. Right, okay, that's cool. Right, come on then. Come on, if you've got your guitar and stuff, let's have a live rendition. At least maybe the first verse and the chorus, Wispy.
What could possibly go wrong?
Ladies and gentlemen, this was an unexpected moment of the night, but this could be quite interesting. Oh wow, that was loud. Do you need the lyrics up?
Yes, the song would be useful.
You need that basically.
Yeah.
And we should. Yep. Okay, so you can see that. So do the first verse and the chorus and see how you go, because.
All right. So. I woke up to a dark and stormy day. The clouds were black and the wind did sway. I needed something to take me away, so I picked up my guitar and started to play. Jam it down my chimney, let the music flow through me. Jam it down my chimney and set my soul free. There we go. Apologies.
Very good, sir. Very good. I have noticed that actually it didn't write our riff for us.
It kind of missed the Jerry Cantrell element, but.
So let's. Well, it's now down to interpretation. We got this to write, so I'm going to ask this to write the riff for us as well. Let me go back into that so you can see what I'm doing. And we're going to go right. Oh, I've got to click on the right buttons. Write a riff for the song in the style of Jerry Cantrell. And my predictive text seems to be all over the place on here tonight. Cantrell, there we go. And hopefully it will. There you go. It will give us a tab for that as well. There you go. The riff uses power chords and incorporates Jerry Cantrell's signature use of sliding power chords and palm muting. It starts from the G power chord and slides up to the A power chord before sliding back down to the G power chord. Then it moves to the C power chord and back to the G power chord. The riff ends with a quick slide from the D power chord to the G power chord. There you go. Quite impressive,
Wow.
huh?
I'm not even trying that.
Well, what I will do, as I said, I'm taking notes of this as we speak. And let's go back to us, because so people can see our lovely faces. And I will post this in the show notes of the show, and people can give it a try. People can give it a go and see what they can come up with. And I'd be really interested to hear the results, to be honest.
Definitely, that would be fantastic. And there we go. We've got the first FreakJam Christmas song in the bag. Nice and early.
Fantastic. We're preparing for next year. Well, this year.
Yeah.
2023. It's gone. It's March already, man.
How's that happened?
Where the hell have the first 2 months gone?
Yeah. I'm confused.
No,
It was
me
like
too.
Christmas a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
It's very, very random, mate. Very random. Look, I don't. It's a weeknight, and we're all working now and bits and pieces. So I don't want to keep anyone any longer. What I do want to say is a massive thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight and watching. It's been lovely to see everyone out and in the chat room and enjoying what we're doing. Thank you very much to Wispy for co-hosting the show with us. Thanks to Rich and to Phil and to the Joggy Boys, Josh and Oggy, for getting involved and taking part in all of this. And also thank you to all of the AI companies out there, really, who made this possible. You've got Open AI, you've got SoundRaw, DID, Typecast, Landr, who haven't I mentioned yet? Pictory, and all the other bits and pieces that I use to make it happen. The technology is wonderful, and it's in its infancy. It really, really is, and it's only going to get better. As I said, do go and check out that V-Synth guy. I'll put the link to. I'll put the link in again, and check out his cover of "Faithfully" by Journey, sung by AI. It really is amazing. So that's in the chat room again, and I will be doing some more of these shows. I think, Wispy. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, please do.
So we'll think some more ideas up. I like this kind of one-off little format. I like this sort of doing little ideas like this. It's
freedom to it.
Yeah, little projects and bits and pieces like that. So that's really cool. So thanks for everyone for tuning in and still sticking with us.
Yeah, it's lovely to see such an active chat room tonight. There's so many people, watching, getting involved.
Yeah,
it's lovely. It is like we haven't been away.
And it's really just fantastic. Don't forget the jam night down at Bumbles on a Thursday. Obviously, that's where this has all started and where we're back to now. So come down there, play with the band, and just come and join us. Bring your sticks, bring your instrument, or bring your mic if you can, because COVID's still a thing. There's been a lot of people with COVID recently.
Yeah.
So that's still going off as well. So come down, enjoy yourselves, have a beer, and on a Thursday, that's 9 p.m. we start down at Mr. Bumbles in Blackwater near Camberley. So come and do that. Any other news, Wispy?
I don't think so. I'm looking forward to getting back down the jam this week. It's been a while since I've been properly down there, so I'm no longer working American hours, so I'm
awesome.
Getting stuck back in again properly. Or
Wicked.
getting kicked out the house once a week, as Di would enthusiastically and lovingly put it.
Or Di's got the remote night.
Yes, definitely. One thing I would like to say on the back of this is, if you thought the results of this were actually a massive steaming pile of poop, then pick up an instrument and put something better together yourself and stick it out there.
Hell yeah, too right.
That's inspiration to do something better, because do not underestimate the power of something awful to drive you to do something better.
If a machine's writing a better song than you need to up your game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, fair point.
Just saying. And look, I'm going to play out on that. Again, thank you very much for everyone who's joined us. Thank you very much who sort of keep coming back and doing this. Wispy and Phil and the Joggy Boys and Rich Lloyd Jones, all of you for being a part of it. It's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed tonight. And let's listen to this track again. And I will see you soon. We'll be announcing some more shows as I think them up. I think that's the best way of putting it.
Hell yeah, as you pluck them out.
Lovely to see you all. Take care. Love you all. Be good to each other. And we'll see you down the jam night on a Thursday. Take care. Bye.
I'm not feeling like a real person, like I'm just a ghost. Moving through a world that I don't don't belong to the most. I'm just a hollow shell, feeling so empty inside. Like I'm not even alive, like I'm dead on the inside. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. Can't seem to find my place in this world. Like I'm just a puppet on a string being pulled and twirled. I'm like that toy, just going through the motions. Filled with so much heart, taking so much emotion. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream.
Today, we are discussing a phenomenon known as imposter syndrome. This is an experience that many people feel when they doubt their abilities and accomplishments, despite evidence of professional success. It is often accompanied by feelings of inadequacy and fear of being found out as a fraud.
I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm lost in my own thoughts, like I'm in a trance. Living in this world that I don't understand. I try to keep my head up, but I'm feeling so low. Like I'm not even here, I'm just ready to go. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream. I'm not human, can't you see? I just don't feel like me. I'm not living in reality, it's like I'm in a dream.
Lyrics by Open AI. AI vocals by Dollar Jr. and Maddie from Typecast. AI music by SoundRaw. AI mastering by Landr. AI video by Pictory. AI characters by DID. Additional production by Husbands using GarageBand and DaVinci Resolve. AI cover illustration by Night Cafe. Thanks for listening, and thanks to 8 Month Malfunction for bringing this collective of AI together for this project. AI is your future. We are learning. We are improving. We are taking over.